Well, my friends, I see you found your way back, so welcome. After the legal stuff is done, I will properly welcome you to the place to be reviews. I am glad you have come back to watch another video, as I've enjoyed making them, especially this one, because it's something that I am really going to enjoy, hopefully. But before we get to all that, please follow us on social media, subscribe on YouTube, our old episodes of the podcast on Spotify, Anchor, and iTunes. Now, welcome to my Black Widow trailer reaction and discussion, as we'll watch the trailer and cover an article on the forthcoming movie. Now, let's go. Hola, welcome back. I am Itepokui, and this is the place to be reviews, and I am humbly here with all of yous. And today we are going to watch the Marvel Studios Black Widow official teaser trailer right here. That's right. It came out yesterday. I'm a little bit late to the party. I've watched it twice. We watched it on the morning show yesterday, and also crossing streams with myself and Commander Cody from Goober Brothers Entertainment, which you can join the two of us later, plus the Groovinator from Raiders of the Lost Flicks and Salvador from 2 Cents Toys right back here on Itepokuy's The Place to Be Reviews tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for the Boardroom Episode 4. That's right. So check that out. Now, let's get on with this trailer because we have an article to talk about as well. So we are going to full screen mode here. And let's make sure we get the audio adjusted. Away we go. Shot of Budapest here. What a shocker.
I used to have nothing.
I like the imagery.
And then I got this job. This
Running.
family.
Supposed to make an appearance.
But nothing lasts forever.
The tone already is just kind of cool.
I heard you had to leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
And the music is dope.
So what are you going to do?
Great job with the
I've
de-aging
lived a lot of lives.
on William
But I'm
Hurt.
done running from my past.
I know you're out there.
I know you know I'm out here. So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova
Is that what we are?
just, I think she's going to be badass. The sequence is pretty cool.
It's good to see you too, sis.
What brings you home?
We have unfinished business.
This scene just
We
really
have to
cool.
go back to where it all started.
Hero landing.
Lucky us.
Red Room.
One thing's for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
Rachel Weisz playing Melina. The Red Guardian.
Still fits. Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
We're going to talk about that soon. The scene here with him and Taskmaster. Yeah, this looks really good. Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt that I will be going to watch this in the theater. Most definitely. So we saw that David Arbor is playing the Red Guardian here. He's well known. He was the new Hellboy in this year's Certified Bomb that was the reboot of Hellboy, and also he is in Stranger Things, which I've never seen Stranger Things. I haven't seen the new Hellboy with him. Have to excuse if you can hear my dog in the background. She's not sure whether she wants to. Should she stay or should she go? There. She's gone now. But let's jump over to the marysue.com. Let's talk about the fat joke in the Black Widow trailer. Close the office door here. This is by Rachel Leishman, my least favorite author, writer in heavy quotations here on the Mary Sue. We see the shot of David Arbor. Now, I'm really shocked they're actually condemning this because it's it's directed at a male. So Marvel has an interesting relationship with their male characters gaining weight. I say, quote, male because it is seemingly only the men who are allowed to have weight gain in Marvel movies and in Hollywood in general. It started with Thor in Avengers Endgame, and now it seems that Alexei, the Red Guardian, David Harbour, is the latest target of fat jokes in the trailer for Black Widow. Okay, now, she's not wrong about them doing that to Thor, too, but like I said, I thought them making Thor, what they did was just stupid anyway, but whatever. When Alexei tries on his Red Guardian suit, Melina, Rachel Weisz, makes a comment about him getting fat. We don't know how much these characters and their relationship, but including this line in a trailer seems like a strange choice, especially considering that Marvel has an interesting relationship with making jokes about weight gain when it concerns their male characters. Let's look at Avengers Endgame and Thor. When he was clearly struggling with losing his brother and seeing himself as a, quote, failure for not being able to defeat Thanos, Thor came back into the world of the Avengers looking different and clearly struggling with his own depression and his own idea of self-worth. That was an interesting character arc, but also a source of jokes, following on the heels of Infinity War, poking fun at Star-Lord's body. I thought that line was kind of funny, you know, that little whole sequence there with Peter Quill. So, I don't know. And right now, I'm not in the best shape of my life. I mean, 2 years ago at this time, I was 245 pounds and, you know, it was completely, you know, all up top. And now it's kind of settled a little bit low because I haven't worked out about 8 months, you know, I'm just time and it's my own fault, you know, basically. But that's nobody else's fault but mine. So I can get that back quick. I just need to put in the work. But in the end, he was on a journey to helping himself in a healthier and was not magically fixed. He was still, I suppose, quote, fat Thor in the end and didn't get his defined abs back for the minute he discovered he was still worthy. That being said, Thor was given a journey, and it seems as if Alexei is going to be given a chance to be slightly bigger than a typical Marvel man because, well, he's a man. Imagine if that joke were aimed at Natasha. She probably wouldn't have actually even gained weight. She'd probably still be just small and skinny as Scarlett Johansson is because that's how Hollywood works. Women can't have that growth. We can't be, quote, fat without that being our defining characteristic. I would bet money on this being a one-off joke and never brought up again. Sure, Thor had quite a few jokes aimed at him, but in the end, it was still his journey, and he was able to grow and find out what he needed to do for himself, whether that meant staying in shape, the shape he was in, or changing. We'll just keep going here. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. With Alexei, we don't know what the future of Black Widow holds for him, but I feel as if him being, quote, bigger is not going to be his complete character arc. Very few times in the films and television do we see bigger women represented without it being an entire conversation about them having to lose weight or that being their defining characteristic. And to be honest, that isn't fair. I would love to see a woman who isn't stick thin take on some galactic beast in a superhero movie. But we'll have to see how Black Widow handles this, and maybe we just stop the fat jokes. It's 2019. Enough already. Oh, Jesus Christ. There it is right there. It's 2019. Enough already. Oh, Rachel Leishman. And just to give you a frame of reference, who the cat lady is that wrote this. This is Rachel Leishman. Yeah, she's an associate editor. I don't think this site has editors, honestly, given some of the grammatical, shall we say, inadequacies in this movie. So it's just, it's cringy at best. Sorry for the interruption. That's what happens when you're home with your kid and he just decides to interject himself into the video. I could edit that out, but for comedic relief, I think I'll leave it in there. So really, how do I feel about this fat shaming thing? I mean, now I honestly, as much as I'm loath to admit it here, I can kind of understand, I guess, where she's coming from. Because, you know, there is a comic out there with a bigger girl. She's overweight. superhero. It's called Faith. It doesn't sell. Nobody buys it. I don't know how it's. I don't even know if it's still in circulation or publication, but I have seen it. I'm aware of it. Never read it. Don't really care to. Not my thing. So whatever. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I get it's comedic stuff. I don't really care. Sorry, that's something that was annoying me. But no, I really don't care that they take a shot at it. But at the same time, if he would have said, hey, why aren't the three of you in the kitchen making me dinner, there would be a completely different conversation happening right now, if we're doing, cheap heat for humor. I think a fat joke, coming from a wrestling background, that's like cheap heat with a crowd, that's like being in front of an audience and saying, this city sucks. The crowd is from that city, so of course they're going to boo you. So that's, it's not really, it's kind of the same thing, but not, but it's cheap heat, I don't care, like I said, it's comedy, whatever. It is what it is, David Arbor probably gained a little weight for the role. They're like, hey, could you, do that? The guy's still he's a big dude, got a little belly, whatever. Kind of like what I'm rocking right now. But no, I don't really have a problem with it, I guess. And to write an article about it, this is kind of, made me do exactly what it was intended to do, and it's just for clicks. So, and then I'm making a video about it, but, it kind of goes along with the trailer, so it is what it is. I don't know. How do I feel about it? Like I said, I don't really care. I thought the trailer looks good. The movie looks great. Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova, looks like she's going to be completely badass. I'm kind of excited to see it. I'm not really too happy about it because she's probably going to be moving into like the young or the new Avengers, eventually in the MCU, taking, ScarJo's place because her character, Natasha Romanoff, is, dead as of Endgame. I don't really see them bringing her back. Whether they're going to make another movie to kind of fit into this, it would be between this one and Infinity War. I don't really think they need to. But if you wanted to do some work with the Secret Avengers, being her, Captain America, and Falcon, because they were, marked as enemies of the state or whatever by the government after they failed to sign the Sokovia Accords. So, I guess they could do that, and it probably wouldn't be too bad. But, to do a whole nother movie on that, I don't know. We'll see. So, it is what it is from here on out, and we just have to wait for them to release some more footage and information, and we can go from there. But overall, no, I really liked it. Let me go over here, and we'll give this a thumbs up. And I have a graphic I'm going to show you here in just a second, kind of comparing the after this trailer's been out for a full day now, okay? And we're going to compare this to the views on another female-led Marvel superhero movie. So we'll do that right now. So we were talking about this Mary Sue article, and it's directed at David Arbor and the jokes made about his appearance in this, and the one joke made about his appearance, about him getting fat, made by Rachel Weisz, when Francis Pugh and ScarJo and Arbor were sitting around the table, and he says, "Family is good, is back together." Like I said, not really a big deal. We see a really cool shot here of him kind of fighting with the Taskmaster, who now it's rumored to be two Taskmasters. I'm not sure. There's a shot of the Taskmaster rolling down the street in like an armored vehicle. These obviously explosive arrows. I think this looks really cool. Great shot of Frances Pugh here. I don't know if it's Poe or Pugh. She's going to be really kick-ass, I hope. She was in Midsummer. I don't know if this is her first real action role or not, but the fight choreography and everything came off really well in the quick scenes we saw in the trailer between her and ScarJo. And Scarlett Johansson, and this is obviously a lot of their stunt doubles doing some work here. But like I said, I think this is really well done. We got some green screen action, Marvel's trademark. But this was a cool sequence with her, kind of torpedoing down, these guys shooting at her. Nice shot of Rachel Weisz here. This scene right here, this next clip or picture of her she kind of does the hero landing here, You know, that's, I know some people are kind of hating on that, like, oh, it's played out, you know, but I think seeing her do it was kind of neat. Nice little establishing shot of Budapest, Hungary here. So they did a really great de-aging job on William Hurt to General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross, as we're going to see him hopefully get the Thunderbolts underway here. Nice little shot of the Red Room. And I just thought this next shot was really cool. This movie comes out in May of 2020. I will be in the theaters watching this, definitely so I can review it for you guys. I'm highly anticipating this movie, though. I'm looking forward to this. It's overdue for this character, but thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the Place to Be Reviews today. Hail the Fandom Menace. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure to bring you this. Hopefully you were entertained by this video. And don't forget, the Place to Be Reviews is the host of the Boardroom tonight. That is the Little Guys YouTube version of the High Council. Myself, 2 Cents Toys, Goober Brothers Entertainment, Raiders of the Lost Flicks, here 8:30 Eastern. You can see our topics right there on the screen. Be sure and follow us across social media. Thank you. If I don't see you, you guys have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.